Hello guys, my name is Zhatelier and welcome to Surviving Mars. This is a brand new game made by Ep1 Games, I believe, and published by Paradox Interactive. And the goal of this game is to make a colony on Mars and survive there. And there's of course quite a few perils and all that. It's what I would say if you have played Banished, it's pretty much or pretty close to Banished. And maybe a little bit of RimWorld in there. But right, let's start the game. I have actually planned how I'm going to do this. So first of all, a sponsor is Paradox Interactive. Commander profile, I'm probably gonna take Astrogeologist. Yeah, let's take that one. Logo, I'm probably gonna go with the Paradox logo, because why not? I'm not gonna touch the mystery, so I haven't actually played any of them so far, so they're gonna be a surprise for me at least. Right, so while Paradox Interactive does this very hard start, there's $4 billion of funding. You get only 100 research per soul, which is basically time unit in this game. Soul is technically a day in Mars, but it's 25 hours, so they can't really use days. And in this game, it's basically a year, because it's unlikely that how the game processes. That's pretty much it. And we don't have too many starting applicants, but we discover more breakthrough anomalies and researching breakthrough tech grants applicants. However, the rockets require more fuel to launch, and because of the astrogeologist, we start with a rare metal deposit revealed, and extraction production is increased by 10%, and also bonus tech deep scanning, which I'm gonna explain later. Now, we need to figure out what to take with us into the rocket. First of all, let's rename this into Mr. Santa, and I'm gonna explain that in a bit. So I'm gonna take 2 less drones actually. I could maybe take more polymers, which means that I can make a dome well, not right away, but it should be enough for making a dome and fixing a battery a few times. But yeah, I think that's good. Now let's start choosing a spot, and this is Mars. There's quite a few pre-determined locations, but there's also plenty of locations other than that, and I have actually scouted myself a location. I haven't actually loaded the location in, so it's gonna be a new experience for me, in a way at least. So it's gonna be 57 north and 137 east. There's a lot of resources, there's a lot of cold waves and meteors, dust storms, and well, mostly cold waves. There's some dust storms and meteors, but not too many. And there's a lot of metals and concrete, not so much water, but water you can get out of the atmosphere to some extent. Difficulty bonus is 280%, which is quite a bit, but it's not too bad, I guess. Let's start. And the reason why I took less drones is because I only have 1 rocket. I don't have a drone hub. So
welcome to Mars.
Right, so we got the it reveals you the sponsor and commander profile if you took random. Right, so let's pause for a moment. So we got some concrete here, and there's some surface metals. We know that there's rare metals there, so let's scan that one. Okay. Nothing new there other than surface metals. What about... Ooh, we found water there, so this is actually gonna be a decent place, I think. And we already got one of the milestones, which is found water on Mars. Right, so let's let's make the base around around there. And we need to pick a tech knowledge. Let's have a look what we have. Hydroscopic vaporators, so makes the moisture vaporators better, but you need to manually upgrade them. Decommission protocol. Once, for example, the concrete extractor runs out, you can actually remove it from the map itself, or the same with any other buildings. Low G drive. Drones and rovers move faster. Low G turbines. So wind turbines are a bit more efficient. And mass crowdfunding, which gives us more funding. And of course, there's the deep scanning, which means that once we start scanning the places. But first of all, I think we need funding. And we could maybe get the low G drive. And that's probably going to be good enough for now. So if you take a look, we can start scanning places if we want to. Of course, we can't scan them yet, I don't think, because we don't have any scanning towers. But because of our tech, we can actually rescan these areas. And there might be some deep underground resources. I mean, the water and rare metals are already underground stuff, so you need extractors for that. But okay, so let's have a look at the map itself. This is mostly flat area, to be honest. There's quite a few frost-bitten areas, or ice areas here. So that's gonna be interesting. And we are actually going on full speed right now. And let those get out, and the drones as well. There we go. Now let's start thinking about what to build here. First of all, we're gonna need power, that is certain. But power, I could put it maybe here. One there, one there, one there, and maybe a couple here. That's gonna be a lot of power. Explorer, I don't think we found any anomalies yet. No, we have not. So the Explorer is kind of useless for the moment. Move the robot there, and we're gonna have to start getting some storage going. And put universal storage. Let's put it over here. Then we're gonna need metals. We'll probably put it there, and concrete over there, and that's gonna be good enough for now. Now it's still too far away, so we might actually have to move you a little bit that way so we can start mining these metals here, because we are going to need them. Right, so this is very high, this is average quality, that's average low. The water is average, but there's plenty of water in there, so I don't need to worry about that too much, I don't think. But it remains to be seen, I guess. Right, so we only have 8 drones, we need to keep that in mind. It's usually with Paradox you start with 10. The fact is, once our Mr. Santa here leaves, there's gonna be 2 drones that won't be able to fit under the rover, so to speak. Oh, by the way, I think we need some power cables. Maybe there, and then this way. And we could probably make a battery already. Of course, we're gonna need some concrete for that, but that's not a big deal, to be honest. We'll probably start the extraction from this side. And we need more power there. That's gonna be fine. And I'm gonna park you over there, although you're not really needed right now. Or you don't need electricity right now. And I think we should probably get the sensor tower up right away. Let's put it over there. Right, so we haven't actually built this yet. But we have at least some of the solar panels built. Not all of them, unfortunately. But yes, as you can probably see from the title, the backstory that I came up with this colony is that basically Santa Claus for Mars. Or maybe it's Santa is trying to get an exiled place from Earth or something like that. But yeah, it's gonna be Santa Claus village. Of course, the coordinates were not exactly. I mean, sure, it's relatively north, but there's not that much relevance. I mean, I actually checked the coordinates, what they would be on Earth, and they would be in Siberia, near the coastline. So not quite where Santa Claus is supposed to live. Okay, we are getting the concrete extractor. That is lovely. And we have mined quite a bit of the metals here, but there is plenty left, and there's some over there and here. And I believe here is a nice deposit as well. Now, this is interesting looking. And the game itself looks pretty awesome. And the detail, it is simplistic, but it's still very cool looking, to be honest. Oh, and you can see the Paradox logo there. That's actually cool. Oh, and we need dumping site for the rock that you can see forming in there. So let's put it over this way.
Sector scanned.
Sector scanned. Okay, so we didn't find anything else in this. I think we could probably scan this one. Of course, because it's night time, our scanner is not working yet. It should work at some point once we just got the battery here. So it's gonna take a while. But maybe next night we can actually scan throughout the night as well as mine here. And okay, so actually let's get the outliner. So we have surplus of 18 power, which is not huge, but it's something. And I do think we need moisture evaporator. It doesn't need to be next to the... Actually, since we do have the water here, we don't actually need the moisture evaporator necessarily. But I guess it doesn't hurt. I'm gonna put it over here, I think. And we need to get a water tower and put it down there. And the pipes... That's probably more than is required. But that's fine. Oh, and we need power cables there. So yeah, don't claim to be an expert in this game yet. I've only played a few hours. I mean, I'm recording this on Friday, the day after the game was released. So I haven't really had much time, but I know a little bit of this game already. Due to watching quite a few videos of it. Right, so we got our water tower here. And we could possibly get Moxie, which is basically making
Sector
oxygen.
scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, we found an anomaly. Okay, let's put that there and put the oxygen tank there. Right, so we found... Oh, okay, let's send the explorer to explore the anomaly. Unfortunately, we didn't find any resources here either. We could probably add that to the scanning queue. Now, how is the battery doing? It should survive throughout the night, at least for now. So I'm gonna fill the water tower as best as I can. Of course, I could just start mining here. How much does the water extraction? It does cost some machine parts, though. So that might be a bit hard. Okay, our research is going slowly. Very slowly, to be honest. And we got 38 metals. We're gonna get a little bit more from there. Now what we could do is send the RC rover somewhere over here and try to place maybe a metal storage there. And
Sector scanned.
okay, and no resources on B4 either. That is concerning. But we should be able to find some underground metals here somewhere. I mean, it was this map was very high on metals and concrete, so we should be fine. And we are about to research
Anomaly analyzed.
Anomaly.
Milestone achieved.
Yes, it was a milestone. So let's have a
There's
look.
more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
Right, so we got autonomous sensors, which is excellent research, to be honest, so I'm gonna queue that. And transport optimization, which is for the RC transport. Unfortunately, I don't have RC transport yet, so I'm not gonna queue that. And I don't think we found any more anomalies, so you can come here to recharge. And we are producing oxygen and water. So that is nice. And the battery is doing fine, actually. Right, so we are working this night and day, but that is fine. We have 34 concrete right now. It's not huge. And we are not... Hold on. Okay, drone's load is low. So, let's move you over this way then. Although, you might want to recharge first. And we're not producing any fuel right now, which means that we can't send a rocket back, unfortunately.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Ooh, we found an anomaly. Let's go research that. And we actually found some metals and underground water. This is a huge deposit, just grade is very low, which the grade basically means how fast you can extract it. Whereas this is very high, so we should be able to get a lot of metals from that. But it is on cold area, I believe, so building there is a bit risky. But let's have a look at the map again. Yeah, there's quite a decent resources there, but it's something that we need to be able to melt that first before we can take advantage of it.
Anomaly analyzed.
Okay, we got the
There's
anomaly.
more to the
And adapted probes can deep scan. Earth Marsh Initiative. This is certainly something we need, and I'm gonna queue it right after that. Then I was going to do that, and maybe that. Cargo or rocket cargo space increased by 10,000 kilograms, or Moxie upgrade. I mean, these upgrades are not bad, but they do cost some extra. Ooh, AI Explorer. That's gonna increase the science output again. So let's actually put it that way and then get the low G drive. Yeah, we explored that, so we can send you back to recharge. You have mostly recharged? Well, mostly, not quite though. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna send you over there. I'm gonna gather this metal here. Fast to use. And we got plenty of concrete already. Not enough for a dome. But almost. Oh, the metal deposit is actually in range, so we don't need to do anything else than just stand here for a while the drones gather the metals. So yeah, there was 22 there. Oh, there's still one here. And it's being collected, so that is nice. Oh, and that is actually in range of the rocket as well.
Sector scanned. Anomaly
Oh,
found.
we found an anomaly. Where did that happen? Over there. Okay, let's send you there. And there's metals and concrete. Okay, so that is... Hold on, let's zoom in here and check. It is average quality. Oh, great. So that is... It's not bad. There's plenty of room here. There might be... Oh, this might be a good place for a dome somewhere around near that. And maybe another dome here to mine that. Of course, there might be something else around here which might fit within the same reach of a dome. Now, if you haven't played the game, you might not know too well what I'm talking about, but you will find out in this series. It's gonna take a while, but you will
We've
find out.
discovered a magnificent vista at the site of the anomaly.
Oh. 50 new applicants. Well, that is certainly nice. Which means that we should be having 125 now. Right, so we... How are our... Okay, oxygen tank... I'm gonna take that off, because you don't need to work that much anymore. However, I should be making fuel at this point. Hold on, if I put that there... I mean, I could, on the other hand, put it on this side, maybe. Or, actually, this is not a bad place. So all we need now is the pipes. Let's connect there. And yes, we got the anomaly. You have recharged. We should probably queue a few more of these tiles to be scanned. Let's actually queue that one. Ooh, that was an asteroid. Or meteorite. Okay, there's still 22 metals there.
Sector scanned.
Ooh. Okay, so there wasn't anything there other than some surface metals. I was hoping for something more. Let's queue that one and zoom back in here. We are currently at day 6. And quite frankly, our base is rather small for the moment. And some of the things are probably gonna need some maintenance soon enough. But apparently not too much. Okay, so there's 18 left, so it's gonna take quite a while before this is empty. And after that we should be having quite nice reserves of metal. Also, we have a lot of concrete at this point. So technically, if I wanted to, I could build a basic dome with the resources I have. Of course, where would I put it down? I could put it down here. Maybe. Let's mind that. I mean, it would be a decent place, I guess. It's not an excellent. Yeah, maybe something like that. You probably...
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, we found an anomaly here. Let's go research that. Fortunately, there was no resources here other than the rare metals. I'm gonna queue that one next. Right, so how is this doing? There's still 9 metals left there. Concrete mine has still 200 in deposit. And a rocket is fueling very slowly, but it is fueling. Ah, so this might lead to breakthrough technology. And the breakthroughs are a bit random about what you get in
Breakthrough
each.
discovered.
Ooh. Nocturnal adaptation. Our colonists gain plus 20 performance during night shifts. Okay. That is interesting. So, working night shifts is more feasible with that breakthrough. Of course, we need to research it first. Right, so there's plenty of missiles around here as well. They're not inside the reach, however. But on the other hand, we have plenty of metals right now, so I don't think we should worry about that too much. The power accumulation is slightly low right now.
Sector scanned. Anomaly
Sector
found.
scanned. Let's actually make power cord here. I'm gonna place a couple large solar panels on this side now. So if this gets hit by a meteorite, at least not all of it is going to be ruined. Or not all of our... Ooh, speaking of meteorites. Oh, there is anomaly indeed. Let's go research that. And we could queue something. We are scanning that. We could probably scan this one. But yeah, we... At least we're getting some fuel for the rockets. There's a lot of things that we could place in hubs, not hubs, domes, but we don't currently... Well, I mean, technically we do have the resources to build a dome, but I don't see that good place. I mean, this might be okay. We could mine some rare material, rare metals, which we could export and get some money, because we're gonna be a little bit low on cash anyway. So you know what? Let's build the dome here, right over there. And that is almost empty. Needs a few more, which means that the load...
Anomaly analyzed.
Ooh,
There's more
anomaly.
to the barren environs.
Okay, so extractor amplification, the extractors produce more but consume a lot more power. And low G hydrosynthesis. Ooh, this is certainly something we need. We're gonna make a polymer factory and fuel refineries, actually. So yeah, that is certainly something we're gonna have to... Actually, is there something... We can cancel that one and put that in. Which means that we don't actually... Assuming we research that, we don't need to import polymer factories.
Sector scanned.
Sector scanned. Oh, so there's two metals, so this is certainly a place for a dome. There's water there and some other stuff, maybe? Okay, we should probably scan... Let's scan that one. Right, so the dome is about to be... Well, they're still holding the resources there, quite frankly. But we do have the resources, that is certain. Because we are running a bit low on energy, I think. Yeah, we need to do some maintenance on the battery soon. I mean, quite frankly, I could make maybe one wind turbine. Let's put it right over there. And then I think we should move you down this way. Actually, recharge first. Okay, drone, what are you doing? Oh, there you go. Concrete cell. Ooh, concrete storage stored is pretty high. at least we got the rover here that can actually do the hauling from, well, basically from the fuel refinery and concrete extractor. But it seems that we are actually running out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed it, please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out my Discord and Patreon links down below. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.